Hello again, this is Trace Majestus, and we're back. And it's time to, as I get things settled. Oh, no, I dropped stuff. As I get stuff ready here. Alrighty. And let's gather some yttrium. Yttrium and antimony tonight. That was
signature restored.
Power to shields.
Routing power to shields.
My, that's slow. Well, I can leave it that way. Good evening, A4. Good evening, Lynn. A little bit late tonight because having the furnace put in today, it ran just a bit late. In fact, they're still adjusting the temperature for the hot water as we speak. So I will get interrupted. Oh, come on. At some point, and I'll have to go close the bulkhead. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. Why did you send me to this one? This thing is a hellish nightmare. This is not a good site. Well, let's head uphill, see if it's better up here. I don't want to be doing the over hill, over dale thing. Oh, nice. Okay, I don't like this site at all. Note to self, site 15 is not good. I certainly hope this isn't the best one because this site is pretty annoying. Alright, well, we'll deal with it. This is a really annoying site. I don't like this site. That one looks like a reasonably visible one. Boy, the ground here is pretty nasty. Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Alright, so I got to go close my bulkhead. I'll do it after the stream. Well, no, I better not. Some animal will probably come into my cellar if I don't. I will be back momentarily. I gotta go shut the cellar bulkhead. I don't have... All right. All set. House is secured. Hey, Cap. Hey, Nathaniel. On we go here. House is all buttoned up, and now I'm heating with gas. The joys of furnace replacement. Seriously. I'll get rid of that guy anyway. Well, this winter when they came to do the maintenance, annual maintenance on my heater, they noticed that the core was leaking. So the heater needed to be replaced this year. And, you know, rather than replacing it in the winter, it was, you know, working well enough. No, that's on the other side. So let it go to summer when I didn't actually need it for heat. Hello? Where are you? I see that you're there, but I can't see where you are. Oh, there you are. Okay, I get it. Oopsie. Fuel scoop is your friend. Yeah, until you learn to put a fuel scoop on every single ship, and it's less of a problem. Oh, look, my tracks are red. That is There are more systems without stations than there are with. I thought it was on that one. Right now, that sounded pretty good to me. Fine, I will use this.
Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed.
Aha! Well, it's good to know what you're going to be doing next. Hey, Yellow. I already had an ice cream sandwich. Already ahead of you in the ice cream department tonight, Lynn. No, well, we can't have that.
Fuel replenished.
did it go? Ah, there it is. What's up, Lynn? Oh, you know what I haven't done? Oh my goodness, look at all these people.
Caller disconnected.
Disconnected. Says you're disconnected. Okay. Interesting. Said it accepted it, but then it disconnected you. What the heck?
We train these,
Oh, there it is.
we train these new space cadets, like Giller and so on, and Nate and all of them. You may have a whole group of miners there.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah, they may want to go out into space with us 55,000 light years away from the bubble.
Well, they'll certainly get a lot of credits for doing it. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're close. We are at 100. Need 3 more. Okay.
That's probably it that you're getting ready to get. Well, no, one more. I forget your YouTube is a little bit behind.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want me to call you for? Commanders, okay. Young commanders. That ought to be it. There you go. No, one more.
One more. Gotta be one closer than that. Yeah, right here.
Oh,
Hey.
A4 is instigating tonight.
All right. What'd you say about A4?
He's being an instigator.
Oh, well. All right, so that means I need to summon my ship. That's what I need to do.
Chip record.
See how far away it lands this thing and in what direction. Well, 15 is definitely not a great place to collect, but it worked.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these places is like, make it a little flatter.
Yeah. Well, this one was supposed to be one of the better ones to collect at. If that's one of the better ones, I hate to see how bad the others are.
Yeah. Well, I got mine, yttrium, whatever you want to call it, way out there by Heart and Soul. I found a crystal shard planted out there, and it took me like 20 minutes to fill up. I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's flat.
If you can find a flat one, that's nice, but Bio 15 was definitely not flat. All right.
Well, I guess it could have been worse. It could have been on the side of a hill cliff or something.
Yeah, it could have been. I'll have to try a different one the next time I come out here. System map.
So now you need antimonium.
Antimony. Yeah. Antimony is at 5C. So I'm at 5A. Go to 5C. Yttrium. Yep. Yttrium and antimony.
Can I ask a stupid question?
There are no stupid questions. You can ask a question though.
Oh, okay.
Retract landing gear.
Are you sure that it's in this system? Because I show that yttrium is in the SLK or LS-K DA-3, and antimony is in HD-J D9-3.
According to the YouTube I watched, it's in the system at B5C.
Okay, well, better deal then.
Yeah. Well, it means I only had to, nice thing is I only had to visit 2 systems out here. I got, got 4 in one system, 2 in another. And then to get selenium, there are no bios that anybody knows yet for selenium. So, there's a set of geos on LHS 417.
Okay. Well, I just show that it's 2 systems, one for yttrium and but hey, I'll mark it down.
Yeah.
If it's true.
So HIP 36601 had polonium, ruthenium, tellurium, and technetium.
Right.
And supposedly Outot's LS-K has yttrium and then antimony, so we'll see.
Okay. We'll see. If not, I got the other coordinates to the other system, so.
Yep. I think you got them from a different video than I did.
Yeah. And where'd you say yttrium or selenium was?
Selenium is LHS 417, and it's geosites. So you got to do multiple to fill.
Right. And it takes a week for them to respawn.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I've never checked respawn on them.
I checked on selenium and arsenic, because arsenic, you always use, but you can't never find. And the respawn rate 7 days on the same planet. You can't flop it or flip it or whatever they want to call it.
I know you couldn't flip it, but I thought it was 24 hours.
Well, on this particular system I was at, it was listed as 7 days respawn.
Ooh, lovely.
That's what I thought.
And we're apparently a little over a week till when carriers go live.
You're kidding me, right?
Nope.
I get my hind ending gear.
That's what I was thinking when I saw it on the Burr Pit this afternoon.
Wow. Well, you said you were going to have it, and you wasn't really going to take it out instantly.
No, I got a few things I want to engineer first, so it's probably going to take me maybe a week after I get it to have everything set up the way I want it.
Well, the engineers wouldn't be bad. I mean, I've got the majority of the requirements. It's just like, the 50 units of Lavarian brandy.
Oh, yes.
Landmines, and, it's just carrying the cargo, too.
Yep. The landmines are not bad. You can do that pretty easy. The brandy takes a couple of trips. Let's see. He said Bio 3 was the best on this site, on this planet.
Okay, doke.
Bio 3. Okay. So let's go find Bio 3. Yeah, there's a few mountains there.
What I find interesting is I finally get one done, and 3 more pops invites to me. It's like, oh my god. Oh, I gotta go collect
Orbital flight engaged.
sensor fragments, the unknown fragment or whatever. I gotta
Oh,
go.
yeah. There's a new way of getting those. You want to go, darn it, who had the video on that?
Is it to the planet where the crashed cargo ship is?
I forget where it was, but I remember, doing the one that I had written down. I couldn't find any, and then I researched it again. It's like, oh, there's a new method. Shit.
There's a planet where a crashed cargo ship is, and they got them laying around, and you blow them up.
Well, if that's a way to do it, great. I don't remember. This looks like it's going to be mountainous. This looks like this whole planet is a bitch. 40, youngster.
Oh my god, he's just a baby. Gosh, to be 40 again. And know what I know now.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? This one looks like it's on the side of a hill.
Yeah.
I don't think I like this one. In fact, I know I don't like this one. Why did you send me to Bio 3? Well, deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I think they do it sometimes just to give you more experience on how to do stuff.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, no. Maybe if I pull over here, I can find suitable terrain.
That's not... Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. My friends that got me started in the first time they had me landing on a planet, it was in the dark, and I said, can't you find one that's in the light?
Yeah. Oh, that's a very small area to land in. I'll move up here. There we go. Had to push it into the ground a little bit to land, but that's okay.
Drive assist on. No gravity warning.
Alright, what tactic should I use going for these? Is that one
Are
there?
you gonna do this run twice?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it once, trade down, do it once again to fill up the rest. There's one. And it's antimony.
Okay, well I'll mark it down that it is on there.
Helps if you deploy the cargo scoop. It's actually on the uphill side of it. I went the wrong way around. Okay. Is closer. Take that one. Side. Yep. Oh, okay, it landed on me.
Every once in a while you look at.
I'm looking around. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Clunk! It lands on me. Oh, okay, I found it.
Well, if you say we only got a week, maybe a little more. I may be able to get maybe 3 more engineers done. As far as the materials, I've got everything pretty well full that you would use. What's germanium used for?
Germanium?
Germanium, excuse me.
What is germanium used for?
Besides engineering.
I think some of the higher grade SRV ammo and things like that, but
Okay.
it may be used for. Yeah, let me check. I thought it may be used for that. All right. Oh, you know, I could. Why look up like this when I can look it up over here? Let's see.
Okay, zirconium is used in your AFM.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm not full, but I probably got 12, 14 uses.
Yeah, I found I did. You know, 5 to 10 is good enough. But remember, this. You know, it uses. Well, chromium and vanadium. Could use it with this one. 24 refills of that available. Where is components?
Okay, well, I'll just make sure I'm full on all it.
Germanium. What is germanium used for? Germanium is used in FSD injection. Germanium. Yep. Definitely.
Only on your basics, isn't it? No, I guess not.
It's all used in all 3.
Okay, well, it shows in this thing that it's full, and I have 128 at 100% premium. I have 128 injections. I mean, I can't go any higher than that.
Let's see. The highest injection you can get is 150. Yttrium and polonium
Oh yeah.
are your limiting factor there.
Well, yttrium and polonium is full. The carbon, I sold some of my carbon because I was mining and was getting a lot of it. So yeah.
You can get carbon everywhere.
Yeah, and when I get that carbon back up, I'll be back up.
Yep.
Okay. Go back to picking up your stuff.
Yep. Let's see. We're antimony, 33 out of 150. Okay, which way am I facing?
Oh yeah, you're empty on everything. Well,
Great.
except for the grade 4 and 5.
Well, I mean, that's because I went through, you know, that big engineering run to get the cutter and the...
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. You blowed through that stuff.
I went through engineering materials like they were water. I mean... use the cargo scoop so much the switch is starting to wear.
This isn't too bad of a spot.
No, actually, it's so far, because everything's been on the low side of the hill, it's been really easy. And the gravity's enough that stuff isn't getting launched too far, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, on that one planet, the gravity was so low it took forever for it to fall down.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping to find a geyser somewhere and do geyser jumping. Where was that one I was just at? It's right there. Alright, I'll keep this one on the list. It's pretty good. Yeah, you can put one in a Sidewinder. At least as far as I know.
Oh, the only problem is the SRV is about as big as a Sidewinder.
Not much smaller.
No, I'm joking. It's just, when you pull a Sidewinder up against the cutter, it's kind of like, what?
Where was that other one?
Okay, so in a week's time, we're going to have fleet carriers. Trish is going to get one. Cap's going to get one. A4 said possibly going to get one. So, okay. I noticed every time I come on, Cap said the LTD mining site. I haven't seen him leave there in probably 3 weeks' time.
missed it. There we are.
Yeah, I'll probably tune in and watch the Dragon launch tomorrow. The yellow, I was watching when they scrubbed it because of the weather.
Oh, it was a weather scrub, okay. I didn't know the reason for the scrub, I just knew they scrubbed it.
Yeah, there was a tropical depression off the coast there. It was lightning and stuff, and so they canceled it.
Yeah. Generally a good idea.
But yeah, it's kind of unique. I've looked at the rocket that they're using. It's impressive, I guess. Not as nice looking as our cutters, but yeah, it's all right. They probably thought you were silly for wanting to watch it. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about watching it. I watched both of the shuttles, the one that went up and blowed up, and the one that was coming in and blow up. So I kind of have mixed feelings of sitting there watching them.
I was down in Florida when one of them was coming in, and tell you, when it went overhead, I happened to be on the glide path. That was impressive. Where is it? It says crystalline cluster. Oh, I went past it, I guess. There it is. I drove right by it.
They are impressive. I mean, if you really get to think about the dynamics of it, flying it, you'd have just about as good of luck flying a brick. And then to keep it up there in the air and glide it down is something, remarkable.
Just goes to prove, given enough thrust, even a rock can fly. Or brick, if depending on which way you want the axiom to run. Says there's another one over here somewhere. Well, maybe I shouldn't care so much.
But it's amazing. I mean, I'm old enough. I remember the launch to the moon. I remember sitting there watching black and white TV as they were landed on the moon, planted the flag. And stuff.
Oh yeah.
And, old enough to remember when Gus Grissom and the tragic loss of them on the launch pad. It's history in the making, whether we like it or not. It's history.
That it is. Neil Armstrong stepping out of the lunar module is actually my earliest memory.
Oh yeah, he was cool, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't remember anything before that, but that I remember. And the reason that one was so different is because that was the only time that, where I watched, but my brother didn't, because he wasn't old enough at that point. In fact, I don't think he was born at that point. Let's see. It was, no, he wasn't born yet. That was a couple of months before.
He was so little he wouldn't have remembered it anyways.
Right, well, that was like a couple months before he was born.
Yeah.
And I was only a year and a half at that point. But I do remember it.
A4, I don't know whether landing on the moon was true. I mean, I watched it on TV, but we know they can make some good movies.
Not back then they couldn't.
I think that our government lied to us all these decades, because sooner or later, the truth's going to come out and they're going to look like a bunch of idiots. It's just like folks that believe that the earth is flat or the earth is round. You know, my philosophy is okay, let's say I agree with you. The earth is flat. You wake up this morning, has your life improved any at all? And they're like, no. And I said, okay, now same scenario. The earth is round. You wake up in the morning, has it improved your life at all? No. Then I said, why does it matter? Stop arguing about it.
Because people want to feel miserable.
Yeah, well, I can grow up.
That won't happen.
That's true. Elite Dangerous, you just fly around in your ship. You can't land on any planets or anything. Elite Dangerous Horizons is you can land on planets and you have an SRV, you can tool around it. I'm sure there's more differences than just that, but those are the main ones that I remember.
Well, the ability to land on the planets also gives you access to the engineers. So, no engineering without horizons.
Different servers? I don't think so.
Because every engineer is on a planet. And no, they're not different servers, you're just disadvantaged players.
Oh no. Inner workings of Elite still baffle my mind, so.
Drop 2, yes.
You should have already got the Horizon Yellow. Wasn't it you the other day that was buying it for $15? Or was that another one?
That might have been Nathan.
Yeah, that could be true. Just think, you guys, you're buying all this stuff right now, and then come next year, first next year sometime, we're supposed to get another payable update.
Yep. Which I've already paid for. Because I bought that deal where I got all upgrades.
Yeah, everybody has a different opinion about different things, yeah. I mean, that's what makes us a unique species.
Oh, okay. It was Yellow who got the 15, managed to get the 15 deal. That's cool.
Okay, so you got Horizons. One you can only fly in. One you can fly in and land on planets, gather material, and engineer your ship.
Yep.
far as elite, you guys, I love the game and everything, but just remember, even though I've been here since October, so what is that, October? 8 months, barely. I'm still a newbie. I'm still.
Well, I've been playing this since it was first released, and I'm certainly not an expert. I've gotten better at things, but since I have limited playtime, I'm not like some of these guys who got thousands and thousands of hours in Elite, because not only did they get it early on, but they just have the time to play it.
Well, I have a little bit more time than you, but I still got other things in the real life, like right now everything's kind of sort of slow, except, well, that's because God decided to rain a lot, so I can't get out there and weed my garden, but when it comes harvest time, it's like, I'm going to be stuck in the kitchen.
Yep, canning and preserving and doing whatever else.
Cooking. But I just can't wait, man. That first ripe tomato, oh my God.
Tomatoes are a wonderful thing, and you put them up right up next to other things that things like to eat, and then the tomatoes preserve everything else around them.
Yep. Next week I'll have my first harvest of strawberries, man. I can't wait for that.
What happened to that? Did it pass over me?
I think it's behind. That's the reason why I like it, that it's going to almost be perfect. Trish, you're going to get this carrier. We're going to be on the carrier jumping. Yeah, we're going to get to explore every once in a while. But mainly it's just jumping. So if I have to get caught in the kitchen, I can just leave my ship on your carrier and jump to the next system.
Yep.
While I finish that up. So I'm not really going to be losing out. That's bad.
Nope, not at all. If everybody gets on, we wing up.
Yeah, and jumping, I can wing up with you and then run into the kitchen and can away while you're jumping away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and still leave it on.
And I'm bound to jump out and, explore a lot of different systems.
Yeah. Well, I'll do my part the best I can, but that food has a time limit on it. It just
yeah. Should have you send me some of that. Give me some canned tomatoes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be neck deep. I mean, the garden. Even though I haven't been able to get out there and weed, the garden is growing. I mean, my potatoes are over. I planted them April the 9th. The majority of my garden was planted April the 9th. Mm-hmm. My potatoes, and I've had to pull the dirt up over them, but my potatoes have outgrown the dirt now that they're like 22 inches tall and blooming.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Well, I suppose that's what happens when you get a bunch of early rain.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going nuts. It's like, and then, I alternate plant my corn. I plant one row of corn this week, and I'll wait a week and a half or 2 weeks, and I'll plant another row, and then I'll wait another 2 weeks. That way it don't all come mature at the same time.
Yeah.
But, if the one row produces, I'm going to have over 150 ears of corn.
Man, you got some land.
Yeah, well, yeah, I got 2 acres right here where my homestead is, and then I got 9 acres at another spot. So, you know, yeah, I got plenty of land.
Holy crap. I've got 1/3 of an acre. Total.
Sometimes you want to say, yeah, that's a good deal, because mowing it and taking care of it, oh my God.
Well, I'll hear you there. On the other hand, I mean, you may be retired, but you still have a full-time job.
Yeah, taking care of, yeah, I mean, yeah. Some people enjoy it. You know, sometimes I enjoy it, you know, the mowing of the lawn and stuff. Well, on the other place, sometimes I use the bush hog, and that way I can get done in about 2 hours instead of 4 hours.
Uh-huh. I have...
Good night, A4.
Good night, A4.
You need to get your hind end on here.
Oh, I'm full. Here I am trying to put it in there, and my inventory's full. Seriously? I'm full of antimony? I'm full of antimony. Okay.
Well, that's good. Now you're all full up on Great Forest and the 5s. Woohoo!
Yep. Now I just need to head back to Seleniumville.
Ooh, you need arsenic, too.
I'd trade for that. Let's see, what, yeah, arsenic's a common. I'll just trade down for it.
Yeah.
Big rock. I've only got 300 shots in the guns. Yeah, sure. All right.
So, besides the materials, what else do we need to be gathering?
So there's the 3 types of material. Well, for the trip, I mean, whatever you need for doing any engineering you want to do on your ship,
Right.
and then just the raw materials, and you're good.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. That'll be... As far as the engineering, I think my little ship, as it is, would get back.
Well, I'm going to swap my shields. I'm going to swap my shield around on the cutter.
Yeah. You going to the what? BioWeave?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the BioWeave, and I'll engineer the heck out of the BioWeave. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
And I'm not sure. I gotta check a few things. Make sure I've got it set up the way I want it to be set up, and then I should be good.
Yeah.
LHS 417.
Well, this, with all the engineering that I've done so far on this ship, I'm sitting here and I've got my laser miners, mining lasers on, limpets out, 3 or 4 limpet controllers, a refinery, and a prospect limpet, and I'm sitting here at 30.88 light year jump.
Right.
In the cutter. So, I think the cutter would make it back. It just makes sure I've got, enough for the auto field maintenance. And,
Yep.
yeah, so. I'm pretty comfortable with the ship. I mean, it's
Track landing here.
there's no way that I can, do
Track
bounties
landing gear.
or anything.
Landing gear.
Landing gear.
Yeah,
detected.
no, when you've got a ship set up for going distance, you can't really do much in the way of bounties and other things because it's just not set up for that. Like some of the stuff I'm going to be doing to the cutter before I take it out there is I'm going to be getting rid of all of my shield boosters. I'm going to be I'm basically going to be stripping it down to get as much distance as I can, which is why I'm dropping from the 8A to a 5C on the shields, and I'll probably put in a. I probably won't put an A. Yeah, maybe I'll put an AFMU on it. I don't know. We'll see. Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
How do you tell if a baby is lactose intolerant? I should be able to answer that because my daughter was. So basically what will happen if the child is lactose intolerant is they won't be gaining weight like they should. They will probably be, they may throw up their few, babies throw up all the time anyway, but they will throw up more than normal. Their poop won't be quite right. But the biggest thing is they won't be gaining weight the way they're supposed to. If you even suspect it, hold on, let me look up the baby food we used. Funny thing is, Firefox. What was that? Oh, come on, brain. Starts with a C. That's not the right one. Carnation Good Start. So if you even suggested, I would suggest switching to Carnation Good Start, and that the child should start putting on weight appropriately. The biggest thing you'll notice if they are lactose intolerant is on standard formulas, they will basically fail to gain weight. That's the biggest indicator. System map. Sunny v. Isogrim was here. Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
And if that's what's going on, I hope I just saved you some some problems.
Yeah.
So we had to go through that, and it sucked. It sucked because the local doctors just couldn't figure it out. They had no idea what was going on. Luckily, my wife's a biologist, so she figured it out. And once we switched over to Carnation Good Start, it was just night and day. She just suddenly started, keeping her food down, putting on weight, having normal bowel movements, etc. It was a wonderful thing.
System scan complete.
System map. Ever-present validating. Killer hide. Jericho. Thizladin. Solaris. Scapestu. And that's everybody. On to the next. Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
Well, there's the end of that drink.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, come back here. Oops. I dropped it.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I think the next time I come out here, I'm going to come out in the cutter. Not the cutter, the anaconda, just to cut down on the number of jumps in between.
Yeah.
And I'll take all the mining rigging off it so that it has maximized the jump range. I'd love to find a way to get it to 100 light years jump range. But that's not going to happen. There's another one in here somewhere. Says there's another one here somewhere. Or maybe it's just close by. Ah, it's just close by, okay. Hey, more codex entries. Maybe I'll save my expiration data until I get my carrier so I get full price for it.
Oh, yeah.
Since it's only a week. I don't plan to do anything where I'll get blown up, so...
System scan complete.
That formula was... Oh, was that a safe? That was just... wow. Made night and day difference. Anyway, system map. System map. Syzygus. Dark Energy, Thizladin, Jack Harara, Newbie, Bankio.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
Yeah, sure. Glenjean, Ixozuzix. Well, that names. Posley, Artoris, Ice Melt All. Rubber picks, okay. Sea Chobi. And that's everybody. Absolutely. Engage.
Preparing for jump.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Well, I'm not sure how many more systems I'm going to get here with 30, 40, and 50 bodies per system.
You get halfway out there and have to park in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, well, I had to do that on the way out here anyway. I mean, I've got 35 jumps left. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I have to go to Home Depot in the morning because I have to rebuild my cellar stairs so they can get the stupid the old furnace out of the cellar.
Yeah. It's always nice. You always have to rebuild something.
Yep. Well, the stair as it was is not going to take a 500-pound furnace plus the people to haul it out, so it would just collapse and fall in. So I had a talk with the guys who are here today, and they told me what needed to be, and so I will go do that.
So they what? Just took the old one out, or?
The old furnace is basically parked right next to the oil tank.
Yeah.
And the new furnace is all hooked in and running. It's heat and hot water, so that's good. I'm now heating with gas. Oil is all gone. So they've got a company coming to take the oil tank out at some point. So I'll have to figure out or find out when that's scheduled, and they'll also be taking the furnace itself out probably sometime next week, I would guess. I'm sure I'll get a call for when they're going to do it. So I got to build I got to go get some 2x10s. And some 2x4s, all pressure treated. And build me a new set of stairs that are stronger than the old set of stairs.
Nate says he just realized your voice sounds like a guy that he watched on Eve online.
Okay. Well, that wasn't me. I've never played EVE Online, so...
System scan complete.
System map. Alrighty, look at all this stuff. Elementi, Rage Red. Skeffen Mitch Amtickshaw. Okay, that's a mouthful. Yeah, I could go out. Those aren't that far away. I could go scan all those if I felt like it, but they're all rocks or ice. Hydrogen. Kenta Handel. Okay, there's that person again. And that's everybody. Okay. Do I do one more? Yeah, let's do one more. How many more jumps do I have
Well,
left?
I got to look at the engineers. There's two of them that take the 25 sensor fragments, or whatever you call it, the unknown fragments.
Mm-hmm.
And
Engage.
I've got them both unlocked, so I think when I go out there, I'll just collect 50 of them. It'll take me a while, but I'll collect 50 of them, and that way I'll have 2 engineers unlocked.
Yep. I think one of those two is in Colonia, though, so you'll have a bit of a haul to unlock them. Yeah, double check their home systems.
Palin is...
Palin's close.
Yeah, and then Chloe...
Isn't Chloe?
She's 800 light years away, but she's not at Colonia.
No? Okay, so they're both close in. All right. Oh, it's a T-Tari.
She has thrusters grade 5. What do you suggest? Clean, dirty, or reinforced?
Dirty, actually. Especially if it's the cutter. Or the, anything that's a combat ship.
But for my Explorer, the Diamondback, I would go clean, right?
I don't remember. I think I don't really remember. See, I don't think there's any real advantage to clean over dirty.
Okay.
Just did that. Okay, good. I got the... I believe Down to Earth Astronomy compared the two and ended up that just like that dirty was just flat out better in almost every circumstance. And I don't remember when it wasn't better.
System scan complete.
System map.
And then the shield booster, blast resistant, heavy duty, kinetic resistant, or thermal?
The straight out resistant. Sunny Isogrim, Pobelter, Alina Isogrim. Hey, we got 2 Isogrims. Or Isogrims. Sierras, Galway, Cypher. I'll call it here. It's 10 o'clock. Alrighty.
Well, have a good evening.
You too.
And
So-
we'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yep, tomorrow 8 p.m. as usual. We just type this in the chat. All right, so thank everyone for coming along for the ride. Got the two more filled up on. We're heading back to the bubble for selenium, and then we'll do some material trading. 35 light years to go. Wish you all a good night, and that's all for now. This is Trace Majestus signing out.